Bobby Madley is the referee this afternoon, very experienced of course, perhaps one of the best in the Championship. Tim Robinson last time out, Premier League referee, but sometimes I feel in the back of their minds they are thinking about the old VAR.
Yeah, just almost relying on it for decisions at times, aren't they? I agree with you.
You want to see a lot of this afternoon. The goalkeeper acting as a bit of a sweeper. Neil takes it, just gets shoved off the ball. Feels he was fouled there, Dan. Attack comes to nothing as Job picks it up.
Yeah, just see straight away there, Sunderland pressing high, getting after Holt. Ball back to the goalkeeper.
Romain Mundle. 9 for one of these big shifts. There's Pat Roberts. Space here for Dennis Serkin. Mundle. So we get an early corner.
Good start, isn't it? You see Luke O'Nien with a switch with his right foot there. We've seen him hit a few decent ones with his left in recent weeks. Just switch it up and then we work the play across to that left-hand side. Dennis getting involved, galloping forward alongside Romain, wins the corner.
Sunderland with an opportunity to go back to the top of the Championship this afternoon. 10th game completed by the time this is finished in the league. Serkin's free round the back. That's where it's kind of intended for. Chris Mepham it was with the first contact, but the referee spotted something.
I think he's suggesting the ball's gone out of play from the corner. Just look at his hand gesture there. But as you said there, Dennis is free again. We've seen him already this season, haven't we, Dennis? Far post area getting himself free down at Cardiff. It's actually Chris Mepham who wins the header, but Dennis could have given him a shout coming onto it. Either way, the ball had gone out of play.
Out from Pandor. Patrick was coming from an offside position. With Anthony Patterson, his first touch on the ball. He'll want another clean sheet this afternoon, won't he?
Yeah, try and get back to clean sheets. He's had a few, hasn't he, already this season, early on especially. And the goals last week, that second one, between obviously Luke's there alongside him, isn't it? And it's a difficult one. I think is he thinking Luke's going to clear it, and then Wilson, yeah,
Isidore trying to get on the end of that one. Good movement.
Don't mind it though. Yeah, say running in behind. Say with Wilson, that's what's impressed me with him in recent weeks. He's not, you know, he'll come into feet at times. Just keep an eye on him there now. Look there, just getting in between the centre backs. Just a fraction too much pace on the pass.
He looked like he had the legs on Alfie Jones there, though, didn't he? It's very fast.
Yeah, he can run as well. Yeah, he can. Big long legs, hasn't he, Wilson?
Oh, Hull get themselves into a bit of bother there. They'll try and do this as well, Danny. I've seen them in previous games.
It's interesting to see our setup as well this afternoon. Again, we've had a few away games, haven't we, and where we've sat off, and even the Middlesbrough one, as you said earlier. But look at us now pressing high, edge of the 18-yard box.
Downfield from Coyle, stopped though by Dan Neil. Just catches the leg of Luke O'Nien. Kamara is coming to the side. Jones plays it out. Again, stopped by a Sunderland shirt. Job takes control of it. And gets it back. It's been all Sunderland so far in the opening 5 minutes. Hull City haven't really seen anything of the
struggled to
positioning.
keep possession, haven't they, so far?
And able to move forward. Job looking for that ball to Patrick Roberts. Manages to keep it in. Roberts. Sunderland still attacking through Trey Hume. Looking for support. Not do enough to smash it downfield. Mepham covers the run. Sunderland throw.
Chris Mepham just gets his body across his man there, doesn't he? Padilla.
Daniel, the captain, passes it to Trey Hume. Here's Patrick Roberts. Easily beats his man. Brings in Chris Rigg. Rigg. Thought about the cross, but keeps possession. So trying to use their width as well. Sirkin. Mundle's with him, but Sirkin goes alone. Counter-attack could be on. Stopped by O'Neill. Strong from Job, it gives up possession. Here come Hull. Kamara. Smashes it off Trey Hume. Cleared by O'Neill towards Min Mundle. Sirkin looking for Isidore.
Yeah, just think that can you put it in the space in behind there? You see we've got high line. Jones up against Isidore. Into the grass in behind.
Popping it around for the first time. It's a big challenge just out on the line of the penalty area.
Wasn't he there, Chris Mepham? He's got the decision as well, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, and they have to time it right on the edge of the box, isn't it?
Goal kick. For the Sunderland fans there. And Anthony Patterson's goal in the corner. Towards Isidore, who's got between the defenders here. There's a covering header from Alfie Jones, pops it out for another corner.
Yeah, it's good again, isn't it? Off the back of Hughes, I think there, Isidore. Centre-half partner bails him out.
There's a real presence, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a couple of times already, isn't it? Just trying to look in behind, and he'll say back himself to have the legs on the centre-backs. Just have a look at the setup there, everybody making their way to almost the back of the 6-yard box. See it there, nobody engaging at the front of the 6.
Roberts towards Sirkin again, and Mepham beats him to it yet again. Stopped by Dan Neil, but it goes back. Chance for Hull. Balumi flicks one in.
They want a penalty, Hull, near post.
Play goes on. Rigg with the challenge on the edge, looking for Isidore. Smack back in there.
It's quite open, isn't it? Again, just a couple of times on the counter-attack from our set piece, really, where Hull have broke free, not made the most of it.
You've been for a good game here, Danny, the way the game is open. That's what I want to see. As the fans watching around the world want to see as well here on SAFC Live. Again, to use the hashtag #AskDanny, have your say about this game in the post-game programme as Chris Rigg gets the ball. Gives it back to Patrick Roberts, who's inside the area now. Roberts stumbles. Finds Trey Hume. Riggs on side, gives him it back. Through the legs, Trey Hume!
Yeah, work it well, don't they? They switch off Hull. Trey Hume just makes his way into the box there. I'm not sure whether it's finding that far corner. We'll see there now, switch off. Kamara, isn't it? Doesn't do his defensive duties.
Roberts, oh, he was looking for Isidore, who'd made the right move.
So what's interesting as well, that Drama's obviously playing at left back. They see with the orange boots on there. He's not interested in coming and picking up Patrick Roberts. He's wanting Kamara to come and help him out, and he's not tracking, and there's a big space between the two of them. Patrick's received the ball now 3 or 4 times with 10-15 yards of space.
Easily taken back by Dennis Sirkin. Mundle's gone inside. Sirkin. Rigg, just under his feet a little bit. Sirkin.
Yeah, they've not started Hull at all, have they? I see, yes, they've had 1 or 2 openings from set pieces on the counter, but other than that, they've struggled to keep hold of the ball.
Mundle, oh, through the legs. Coyle recovers. He'll not appreciate that, will he? Coyle down the line.
Yeah, he's a good defender, Coyle. I've liked him, what I've seen of him over the last few years. That'll be a good battle this afternoon, that one up against Mundle.
It's 29 now, Louis Coyle. He's looking at this opportunity.
No, you've seen that. It's Dennis Sirkin. He's with his man. Just keep your eye on it there. Nah. Well, if anything, he's got a slight bit of his shirt, so I'm not sure why he falls forward. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't push him in the back at all. The keeper, he likes to come and get involved, doesn't he?
I've heard this.
So squeeze it up.
Yeah, this week I listened to a few Hull podcasts.
Yeah,
and
well, they fans a bit nervous, I'd
well,
imagine.
they say he basically plays as a sweeper the whole game. He's the pivot point at the back, which Sunderland could use to their advantage. It's Chris Mepham. Oh, nice flick there.
Just got bumped off there. Yeah, good from the referee. Hughes, isn't it? It's a lovely little flick, isn't it, round the corner.
Stops Chris Rigg.
Chris Mepham again mopping up, doing really well. In the right place at the right time, wasn't he? Just have a look there into, yeah, little flick there. Yeah, free kick all day. Gets done the 4, Hughes.
Yeah. Charlie Hughes coming in the side. Formerly of Wigan Athletic. Mundle. Doubled up on him already over there. Goes around Coyle though. Oh, he's pulled it back for a foul. But Mundle did the hard work then.
I'm just going to say that, yeah, he did, yeah, he got a yard on. I say Coyle, he's good in those 1v1s, but Romain just gets the other side of him, and then for some reason puts the brakes on instead of driving across him. See, I'm guessing Hull maybe expected us to sit off him in these situations, thinking they like to try and dominate the ball, but you can just see there everybody's locked on, pressing high. Almost forcing the keeper to try and go long to drop a ball into the forward.
Comes out to this left-hand side to Kamara. managed to keep possession despite a few almost interceptions. Drama. Charlie Hughes.
Finally having a spell on the ball, aren't they? 15 minutes in, Hull. A few passes together.
Yeah, very high though. That's their central defenders, well inside the Sunderland half. So Sunderland were to nick it.
Yeah, like for instance now, if you stop it there, the centre half's just split 30-40 yards apart. Get Wilson, Isidore one-on-one with I think it's Alfie Jones, isn't it, the 5.
Mepham. Number 9. Mundell. Change of direction there, he's still going down. Neil Serkin's involved. Oh, the shot comes in as well from Wilson Isidore.
Yeah, it just drops to him, doesn't it? I think it pops off one of the Hull defenders. You see Dan Neil driving forward, looking for the give and go. And it just off there, yeah, it's the right back, isn't it? Skipper, Coyle, just pops it into the path of Isidore, doesn't catch it clean. Straight at the keeper.
Keeper goes long this time. Stopped by Trey Hume. Job. He grabbed control of that midfield. Looked like a Hull thought to me as well. Coyle drops it off to Balumi. Stolen by Sunderland.
Yeah, again, just the Hull fans not too happy. You see, we force it all the way back to the keeper there. Wilson's pressing him, forcing him to come out to this left back area, and then Trey's on the front foot, tries to steal it off Kamara.
Drama looking for options. Drama's played against Sunderland a few times in his career. Birmingham, Leeds, represented against Sunderland.
Cardiff as well, I think.
Yeah. He's a Wolves Hull player now as well.
Switch from Dan Neil.
Yeah, looking for Patrick Robertson, finds him as well. Chris Rigg just not able to get past Hughes this time. Volta
doesn't agree, does he? Yeah. I think Trey just gets his body across his man, doesn't he? And it's one of those, you go down, you're going to get it.
Isidore's caught very late there, isn't
again,
he?
Isn't it? He had one earlier on Chris Rigg, didn't he? Going in, getting a little bit too tight. And Wilson looking for that little give and go, and he's just bumped him off it. See their little ball round the corner, he's looking for it back, but Hughes...
It's right in front of the referee as well.
Yeah.
Does Hughes just stand his ground here? Let's have a look.
Well, that's the previous one, wasn't it? Yeah.
He's survived so far. The next one might be a yellow.
Yeah, I think it's just obviously a keen young defender. He's on the front foot and he's got to just put the brakes on a little bit sooner.
What can Sunderland do from this? Keep an eye on Dennis Serkin. He likes to drift off to be the target on these occasions. He's gone already. Oh, and again, Mepham gets there before him. O'Nien just couldn't get it to stop bouncing. And Hull will try and break. Thankfully, someone had a man back there.
Yeah, drops to Luke O'Nien. I think it's Isidore wins the header, drops to Luke, and thinking spin on it first time. It's there for him to hit after his touch.
Drama drops it off to Kamara. The cross comes in. Mepham is there. Cleared by Trey Hume. Isidore chases. Hull have it back. Played over 20 minutes now. Hume comes out with it. Takes off Puerta. Hume deflected as the cross goes in. He's frustrated about that trip.
It's a good run, another good interception from Trey. He's just looking for that movement from Wilson ahead of him, and as you say, the defender gets enough on it.
Serkin stumbled there, but he managed to recover enough to get the ball. Sunderland come forward through Job. So O'Nien, who's on that far side. He's Mundle.
Again, Luke O'Nien. Centre off, galloping forward.
Another corner, has he?
He's a good player, isn't it? I think he's obviously in that position from the previous attack, and he just carries on his run there and feeds it into his path. Good defending, matching him.
Third corner of the afternoon for Sunderland.
Interesting setup. See the amount of shirts that Hull have got in that. Let's have a look at the corner now.
Mepham keeps it alive. Mundle trying to spin on it. Serkin's head deflected. He'll go for another corner.
Yeah, you know, let's say 3 or 4 balls we put in there, free kicks as well. Just see the amount of bodies they've got there, 5, 6, those amber and black striped shirts, near post area, and time and time again we're just missing it out, going far post, getting first contact on it, putting it back in there.
Decent deliveries from Patrick Roberts so far.
But as I say, if I'm taking it there, I'm looking at it, I think I've just missed the near post area out, go deeper. Let's see it again here now if they're going to change things up, Hull. Sunderland have first contact, yeah, a little bit more maybe there now, you see, locking on.
Small front post, which is often frustrating, and of course you had the old commentator's curse there, Dan. He's on 9. Job looking for Mundle. Serkin's ahead of him. Dan Neil picks it up. Looks for Trey Hume. Here's Patrick Roberts. He's inside the area now, just comes out for a moment. Support from Chris Rigg is there. Cross from Rigg, takes a big deflection. Hull will counter, and they've got men over as well, Hull City. This is Kamara on this left-hand side, puts it across the middle. Oh, it's a poor ball, really. They had 2 men there. And Sunderland survive. Could have been a costly counter.
Yeah, could have been. And you know what, Hull's best opportunities have come on the counter-attack from our set pieces, really, haven't they? You see again, here now we've got bodies forward from the set piece, and then far side, keep your eye on it there, got his head up there, Kamara, and then, yeah, I think he's trying to pick out Badir, isn't he?
Yeah.
Edge of the box, too much on the pass. Opportunity goes away for Hull. say in general play, they haven't really created anything, have they? 25 minutes gone. It's just from our set pieces where we look a little bit vulnerable on the counter.
You can see Tim Volter on that counter-attack, urging his side forward. That's what we expected to see from Hull this afternoon. It's Patterson, goes to O'Nien. Starting to close in here now, Hull. Mepham stands on it, it's twisting. Hume goes to help out. Oh, it's a challenge in the back of Trey Hume there.
Yeah, they let us out. This is drama, isn't it? Yeah. The late one. But yeah, we get ourselves into a little bit of a mess. And just look at Chris Mepham there as he receives it there. Initially, Trey, he loves to go and tuck in that midfield one there. And Chris hasn't got an out ball then. He has to wait for Trey to drop back into his natural position.
O'Nien. Circuit. Isidore's asking for it, so is Mundle. Job. Chris Rigg opens up in front of him. Brings in Patrick Roberts for Sunderland. Roberts thinks about the shot. Dan Neil now.
Again.
Here's the counter-attack again. Mepham goes across. Can he get there? Oh, he does. He does really well. He had to.
Yeah, again, it's a loose one, isn't it? Patrick and Hull countering on us again from our loose play.
Found Roberts again in space. Where's he going to go? He goes the other way. This time, drills one in. Hume with the cross.
Goal kick. Better from Patrick, isn't it? Drama's getting really narrow, isn't he? Every time he receives it, I mentioned it earlier, but you see, look how narrow he is there. Pass him on, he's got to pass him on to the centre half. And he gets out eventually to Patrick. Patrick goes on his right foot, tries to drill it across near post area. Then it comes back to Trey, stands it up far post. Difficult one for Wilson up against, I think it's Alfie Jones. Can't get enough on it.
Like you say though, in the build-up, Danny, if someone take care of the ball, this has come straight from the goal kick, and there might be an opportunity. Mepham goes down. I think referee will give the benefit of the doubt there to Chris Mepham.
Yeah, not enough on the pass. I think the Hull fans are more frustrated with the pass, really. Again, as it drops to him on that far side. Just keep your eye on it now. Yeah, they're in behind us again. Dennis is high up the pitch. Chris Mepham's got to come across, and he knows he's off the back of him, gets his body across him. Slight tug on his. Let's have a look now. Yeah, he's leaning on the back of him, isn't he? He knows he's not enough weight on the pass, really. That's killed Badia there as he's trying to get off the back of Chris Mepham.
Job. Mundle. Job's continued his run. Mundle. Drops it off to Job. Here's Dan Neil. Empty Hull shirts there. Someone to give it away cheaply again, and the counter's on once again. And once again, Chris Mepham comes across to tidy up.
He's done that a few times, hasn't he? But again, Badia, heavy touch, isn't it? Allows Chris Mepham to come across and take it off him. And you can hear the Hull fans getting frustrated.
Pinged forward looking for Patrick Roberts. Can he get there? He does. Roberts against Drama. Thinks about the left-footed cross. Drops it off to Chris Rigg. Rigg spreads the play to Romain Mundle. He's Dennis Sirkin now. Dan Neil. To Roberts in space again. Rigg. It's Chris Rigg.
Just probing in this area, looking for that little ball in behind. Hull narrow, compact.
Half an hour gone, 0-0 down at the NKM Stadium between Hull City and Sunderland here on SFC Live. Mundell beats his man. Comes all the way through. He stumbled slightly as he went to cross the ball. Hume with the cross. Job flicks one in, too close to either Pandor.
Yeah, can't really create that clear-cut opportunity, can we? We're getting into good areas, a lot of ball in Hull's final third. Whether it be Patrick, remain on the opposite side there, just looking for a little bit of end product. It's not been there yet so far.
Drama running all the way through the Sunderland midfield. Bellumi twisting and turning. Ultimately can't get past Dennis Serkin. Mundell's back there helping out. Could the break be on here for Sunderland? Rigg looking for Isidore. Oh, it's a lovely ball if Isidore can get there. He can. Needs some support though.
Oh
no. Job's late.
Probably be a booking. I thought it was Trey Hume for a minute there, and he's going to have a little laugh and a joke about it. Let's have a look. Yeah, he does well initially, doesn't he, Wilson? Just get there, a little bit of a shirt possibly, and he's off balance, and then
it actually gets the ball.
Yeah, it's too much in it all, is it, actually, when you see it back come flying in there, Joe? But as you say, get a bit of the ball as well, I think. Escaped the yellow card, didn't he?
Yeah, fair enough. No cards as yet. That'll be a Sunderland throw. Funny old game, isn't it?
I've been really disappointed with Hull. You know, expecting them to be careful and look after the ball a lot better than what they have when they've had possession, and they haven't had too much of it.
Someone doing the same thing there, Don.
Yeah. I just think once it goes back to Trey there, he needs an outlet down the channel there. It needs a run from Wilson. Looks a bit frustrated there, Tim Walters, doesn't he, on the touchline?
Yeah. Previous Hamburg and Stuttgart manager. Drama, just keeping it in. Like a Sunderland throw.
Keeper didn't do Drama any favours there with that ball. Yeah, you were saying it earlier, wasn't it, about the Leeds when they had a good 25-30 minutes up at the stadium the other week. I think we've dominated this half. You can't argue that, I don't think, in terms of possession, but haven't created enough with it. How many saves has the keeper had to make? You know, you look at Wilson's.
That's sloppy again, and Sunderland getting themselves into all sorts of problems again, and Hull will try and do something with this counter-attack. Bellumi. Bidia couldn't do anything. Bellumi crosses in. Yep. Oh, there was a free man at the far post as well.
So we're
Puerta.
Our own worst enemy so far this afternoon, and created Hull's counter-attacks, haven't we? I think it's remained on that occasion. Loose with the pass. See, sells Luke O'Nien short, and then 2 or 3 bodies running forward for Hull. Again, Badia, as it comes back into him, he gets surrounded. Credit to Sunderland to get back in there, get numbers in. But just at the bottom of your picture, they have got an overload on Trey Hume.
Puerta it is, sneaking round.
I think he's in there, and I don't know, it didn't look like it was that much over the top. He doesn't get off the floor at all, does he? Yeah, possibly. But it's a warning sign again for Sunderland. Tidy up on the ball for as much of possession. We must have had 70 odd at least possession in this half so far.
Daniel. Luke O'Nien steps forward. Still coming, Luke O'Nien. Maybe Sunderland need a bit of tempo.
Tempo, be braver with the ball, I'd say. Yeah, certainly at half time I'd be suggesting that. Play forward when we can a little bit more. Be a bit braver on the ball.
So they're there to be got at here, Hull City.
Like that there from Luke. Just wrap it into somebody through the lines.
Job. There's a bit of a bounce on it as Patrick Roberts tries to take control. And once again, Sunderland surrender possession for a counter-attack to Hull City. Cody Drama. Thankfully, Hull took quite a long time to get forward there.
Galloping forward there, Drama, and no teammates with him. He had to put the brakes on and come back.
Coyle. Charlie Hughes. To Cody Drama. Sunshine's broke out on that far stand. The rain must have stopped for a little while down in East Yorkshire.
From Job there, just switches off initially, doesn't he, on the runner, but gets himself back in with a good time challenge. Drama there, blowing a little bit after that 40-50 yard run.
In the Premier League game, it's still Wolves 1, Manchester City 1. Interesting if that was to
stay like that.
stay
Yeah,
the
big
same.
opportunity for Liverpool this afternoon.
Especially with Arsenal getting beat yesterday. Focus on the championship for Sunderland, though. An opportunity for themselves to go top of the tree once again. They have to overcome Hull City this afternoon. Dan Neal's in possession. Finds Trey Hume. Roberts running at Drama, goes inside, drops it off to Trey Hume. Chris Riggs stayed on side as well. Roberts. Just breaks down a little bit in this third, doesn't it?
Yeah, just have a look now. Yeah, ball's gone out of play. Problem is, you've got Chrissy Rigg who's making the overlap or the underlapping run, but then he doesn't want to put it in with his right foot. Patrick doesn't want to put it in early with his right foot, and you can see that Wilson Isidore getting a little bit frustrated in the middle. And again, we've come out 2 or 3 times now, haven't we, where we're coming back out. Hull can get themselves back into that 18-yard box and get set to defend it. Just fizz it in early. You know, yes, it's on your weaker right foot, but it's a 10-15 yard pass along the floor.
For Jones, moves it on to Louis Coyle. Coyle gets it back. And the attack continues. Mundle's trying to get back at him. There's a challenge on the edge as well. The shouts from the Hull fans once again. Kamara. It's Trey Hume. Roberts to Rigg. This is Mundle. Can Sunderland counter? Isidore's trying to stay on side. Mundle waits for his teammates.
I say that they've gone. He's had to make that 60-yard run, trying to track Louis Coyle back in earlier. He just puts the brakes on there. Remain looking for a little bit of support.
It's almost like walking pace when Sunderland get into this position, isn't it, Danny? Needs a little injection.
Yeah, just be brave. You know, 1v1. Patrick, have a look at Drama. Take him on 1v1 here now. These situations.
Hume. Decent cross, but
well, it is. Yeah. It's where you need your opposite man, isn't it? Remain there. He's outside, you say, outside the action. Get yourself inside the post. I said it with Jack Clark many a time. You see now, look at him, top of your picture. Got to be on the shoulder of Coyle. Get across him. There. Do you know what I mean? Get yourself a goal at the far post. You see it too often with wingers. I get it. We've got two wingers who like to, you know, the old chalk on your heels on the touch lines. But when it's on the opposite flank, you've got to be on the move and get across the fullback.
Ball's allowed to bounce. Well, Sunderland getting themselves in a bit of a mess here. At times doesn't look too tidy at the back. Kamara. Simmons. This is Balumi. Cross comes in, stopped by Mepham. On the far side to Sunderland.
Yes, that first one, they allowed it to bounce, didn't they? And then after that, sometimes you're struggling, you get bodied and people backing in. Try and deal with that first one. You see Tim Walters there shaking his head. He's not happy. I think, if anything, he'd perhaps be the happier of the two managers that, you know, his side haven't conceded for the 41 minutes they've been out there. Yeah, a couple of counter-attacks aside, they've not been at it at all. Hull, for me, haven't controlled it, haven't had really any possession. And on the flip side of that, we've had a lot of the ball, but haven't done enough with it.
Sunderland having 65% of possession so far. He rides the challenge. He's expecting it to go out. It doesn't. Well, it does now.
Just looking at both
what
managers,
would Regis
really.
be thinking?
I think he'd be frustrated. I think he'd be.
He's making plenty notes there.
Yeah, I'm just going to say. I mean, obviously, looking. I said earlier, we've had 43% average in this season. What we're on now, 65, 66%. So it's probably the most ball we've had in a game this season. But you certainly swap that and take 10% off for the amount of chances, and there we go again.
Ooh, foul on Luke O'Nien. Referee saving any blushes. Game's restarted. Mundo, Job with the flick. The referee's well and truly in the way there. Bobby Madley, and Dan Neil loses possession because of it, and he shouts at Bobby Madley as well, but he had a couple of opportunities. Play continues. He's Job, gives it back to Mundles, just behind him.
Drive at him, take him on.
Roberts inside the area. Couldn't find Chris Rigg. Stolen straight back though by Luke O'Nien. Job fancies one.
Oh,
just wide.
not so, isn't it? Yeah, scrappy passage of play. Both sides giving the ball away. See there, ball goes into the front man. He's not been at it at all. The big centre forward. Look there on his heels. Luke does well. Steals in ahead of him, and then Job. It's there, isn't it? Just drags it, doesn't he? Yeah, slightly. But why not pull the trigger?
Yeah, why not? Because we haven't seen many shots on target, and we still haven't really.
But see, a minute ago I'm saying to there, Patrick receives it, drive at his man, he puts the brakes on and gives the ball away again. Yeah, somebody be brave.
Didn't find Chris Rigg, did he? Isidore. Mundle's always falling, so I don't think he'll get the free kick he wants. Minute left of normal time. The end of this first half down at the MKM Stadium. Hull City 0, Sunderland 0 here on SFC Live, broadcasting around the world. Tell us where you're watching from this afternoon as well. Use the hashtag AskDanny if you want to do that on social media. Drama goes down, he'll get the free kick. Too keen there from Patrick Roberts.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm obviously looking at Hull's back foot. All four of them are right-footed as well, so keep forcing them to play out to this side there and show them to the touchline. We've gone back in.
Come forward, it's got... Well, big shouts of handball there. It definitely hit something. Let's see.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it does. It strikes his left arm, look. right on the half-time whistle as well. Yeah, maybe a little bit fortunate there. He knows it's dropping over his shoulder, his arm's up. Good job we're not in the Premier League is what I would say. They might have a look at it, but he's not a happy man there, is he? 0-0 half-time, and yeah, I think if we're honest, I think that scoreline sort of reflects the half so far. I think neither side have sort of stamped their authority. We've had a lot of possession, as I said. We haven't done enough with it. We haven't created any opportunities. And Hull have been really disappointing for me. Haven't controlled the game at all. One or two half openings from counter-attacks, but other than that, they've been poor for me as well.
Thanks, Dan.
Passive in the first half, sat off us. Didn't really move the ball, couldn't look after the ball, and then as the half went on, it sort of rubbed off on ourselves, didn't it? We got loose on the ball, give it away, give it back to Hull far too often ourselves.
We're back underway. And we'll see a different approach maybe from Regis's men. He'll be frustrated. Sunderland had good opportunities, certainly good possession in the final third.
Yeah,
really do anything with it, as you say, Danny.
That's what it comes down to, doesn't it? You say you can have all the ball you want, but yeah, if you're not moving it quick enough and then the opposition just get set in their shape, get back into the 18-yard box. And
pretty much every opportunity they had came from a Sunderland mistake as well in possession. So
yeah,
take care of the ball.
Yeah, one of our set pieces, wasn't it? Yeah, we obviously centre halves going forward and committing numbers forward, and then you're getting counted on. But fortunately, Hull weren't good enough on the counter either. Didn't do enough with it.
Coyle was asking for options as Mundell's challenge came in.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. You see Hughes, the left centre half, really predominantly right-footed, but he stepped in a few times there, and they eventually find him with that one. In the first half, it was a bit of a strange one, the way he was just stepping into midfield.
Job. But here comes from behind, hassling. Oh, the free kick is being given. He's not happy about it. Spidia. Hume goes down off the ball. All right, though. Fukunayan. Mepham. Hume, Dan Neal's inside. Instead, he goes down the line looking for Wilson Isidore. So he's pushed as he jumps. Encouraging his teammates to keep on going. Sunderland playing towards those Sunderland fans behind Ivor Pandura's goal. Mepham comes across. Shouts a handball. The first half ended in controversy. Louis Coyle. Sirkin is there, so is Balumi. Drama.
Themselves into a bit of trouble there. Hull, aren't they? You see that from our point of view, something I said first half. They've got a left footer at the back, the keeper as well, and they just keep forcing them over to that side. Not comfortable on it. So they get away with a throw-in on that occasion.
Picked up by Mellon. Coyle. Lifts one up towards Balumi. Sirkin gets across. Ball goes out.
It's not quite got going yet, has it? Start the second half. 3-4 minutes into it, but yeah, both sides easing their way into it again.
We were expecting goals. All the stats said goals, Danny.
Kiss of death before the game, didn't we?
Mad Neither side really threatening to do just that.
Yeah, it's one of them. I think, how long do you give it, and maybe have a look at your shoulder? Can someone come off the bench and put a bit of life into it?
Well, I'll remind you who's on the bench in a moment as Hull go close there through some persistence from Marvin Mellum.
Yeah, we just switch off from the throw in there.
Comes off Luke O'Nien. Well, we'll just see how this develops, because Hull are going to try and squeeze Sunderland here. Job. Randall goes down. Free. Doesn't think there's enough in it for a free kick. Drama. Murphy Jones now. So Sunderland have Adil Al-Shish, Milan Alexic, Zach Johnson, Leo Hjelde, Tommy Watson, Aaron Connolly, Naz Rusin, Alan Brown, Simon Moore on the bench. Out of them, well, maybe Connolly.
Connolly will be itching to get on his former side as well. Yeah, of course he will, in a sake. What would be his, I think it's his debut, isn't it? Certainly for the first team, obviously. A few run-outs for the...
well, it looked like Hume got something on it there. Whole players stayed down. Now we're going to see a card maybe, certainly a talking to here from Bobby Madley.
He's going to escape, is he, Trey Hume? Yeah.
He's
going to got a bit of the ball first. Yeah, let's have a look at it back now. Yeah, Stern talking to, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, he just gets tight there, and as he roll him, let's have a look. Yeah, he misses the first one, and then yeah, he does. He gets the ball actually, and then catches him on his follow through after.
Stavro Poeta. Coyle somehow still manages to find his man. Bloomy is always pulling away from goal, but a good opportunity for Hull after some persistence from Louis Coyle.
Yeah, I thought Dennis was just going to steal it there, you see, and then on the counter, but it doesn't, drops to him there, and he bit of pressure from Job. Decent strike, isn't it? Oh, he's rising though.
Charlie Hughes has it for Hull City.
It just reminds me of Portsmouth game away, actually, when Portsmouth at the back weren't they? You can see they wanted to try and build, but couldn't really get anywhere with it.
Hughes, Louis Coyle. Well, play continues. Bobby Madley quite happy for it to roll on. And Hull might take advantage. Bidia hits the corner maybe of the goal
post.
The
angle, wasn't it? Yeah, I think Anthony Patson might have got a glove on that.
Hull sprung into life as Job stands on the ball. O'Nien. Crowd up for this now.
Free kick. Yeah. See it back in a minute. I think it was Dan Neil on the far side actually doesn't get the free kick in the challenge there, and it opens up for Kamara, and then drops into the big man there, and then, no, he doesn't. It's Callan straight off the crossbar, isn't it? See it back here now. Yeah,
right on the
crossbar angle really. Yeah, decent strike, but
nothing.
lets off for Sunderland.
Closest we've come to having a goal here all afternoon so far. And he finds himself on the ball once again. Vidya! Side netting.
He's got a corner. How's his deflection? See, in the first half, I said he was on his Sunderland. He's come to life in the last few minutes. See angles against him here. He has just come off Luke 09 behind for the corner.
First one of the afternoon for Hull City. He has come alive. Keep an eye on him. As Balumi goes across to take the corner. Just didn't come off for them. I think the intended target was Charlie Hughes. But Hull coming close. O'Nien.
Feel Hull coming into the game now, the last 5 minutes or so, having a bit of the ball, a couple of opportunities. Sunderland need to get going.
Balumi. Nine. They're causing problems again. Coyle. Time for the cross. It's a deep one. Trey Hume's gone down. Maybe Kamara had something to do with that.
Or was it maybe Puerta, the midfielder, getting himself in the box? But yeah, again, we can't keep hold of the ball, can we? Where Hull were at in the first half, really. Pressing us high up the pitch, we're giving the ball back to them. Ball coming into the box too easy now. Yeah, you just see there, just see his hand gestures there, move the ball quicker. We're taking too many touches on it, we're getting caught in possession. Sharper.
Addison looking for Sirkin, who takes it down initially well. Gets a free kick as well. Job. O'Nien inside to Daniel. He slips, he stretches, he does just enough. Looking for Isidore, it's cut out by Hughes. Drama goes back to his keeper. Mundell frustrated at the bottom of your picture.
Yeah, as well, and Wilson as well, his body language there, he's looking for that ball down the channel, but centre half does well.
Offside. But then he went too early.
Yeah, both sides now trying to drop balls in behind as well. Don't mind it, say mix it up a little bit. You know, I think everybody this day and age, they all want to play in front of teams, don't they?
The Hull chairman. Sirkin looking for Mundell. Coyle.
Our ball, he's saying there. Was he on about the first one, Dennis Sirkin? I think he's hit a couple of nice switches there. Anthony Patterson in the last 5 minutes or so out to Dennis Sirkin on the touchline.
Roberts. Job. Daniel. Lukunayan. Second brings Alfie Jones out with him. He's Mundell. Roberts trying to get it back. Well, Roberts finds himself on the ball here. Roberts shoots. Charged down.
He tries the little give a go there, doesn't he, Patrick Roberts? Gives it away initially, and see it with Remain Mundell, the here now. And then it finds its way back to him, it goes past a couple, and then just on his weaker right foot, he's trying to bend it into that far corner.
It's Simmons.
Simmons with a good block. Look.
Over the hour mark now. No substitutions yet. As Bedia comes away with it, Sirkin with the lunging challenge.
Yeah, good challenge. Again, better from Bedia. He's just having a breather in that first half, wasn't he? Everything he's done setting off, generally has been good.
Proving you wrong. Daniel. Solid fans doing their bit down at the MKM Stadium. Sirkin to Mundell. Remain Mundell rides a couple of challenges, and there's a late one on him as well, but it goes back to the Hull keeper.
I think he's timed it well, Simmons, hasn't he? Played it off Remain Mundell, I think.
Under. Gets it back, clips it forward. Nicked by O'Nien. Sunderland throw. Mundell. Isidore. Just didn't drop for him. Mapham, good interception, but it still might be on. Sirkin's going to have to do his best. Oh! And Patterson has to save it. Bizarre.
Carnage out there, yeah. Dennis plays it off him, doesn't he? Balloumi. See the first one, Chris Beckman comes across on the cover and it drops to Kamara, feeds a nice ball in behind. And Dennis just on the stretch, plays it off his man, and I think it is going maybe just wide of that.
This will be a good angle.
That post, yeah. Say Anthony Patterson's not sure and has to deal with it.
Second corner of the game for Hull City. It's taken. Screams as the referee appears to have made a little bit of an interception then. Wilson Isidore's away for Sunderland. Drama's with him. He holds it up a little bit. He's still going. Isidore!
Oh,
he scored!
Oh. Well,
the Hull fans will be furious because the referee was...
Yeah, well, he's in the way. He is in the way. There's still a lot to do after that. Of course there is, yeah. We had one in the first half similar, though, didn't we? I think it was Daniel that went to play one and the ref was a couple of yards away blocking him. But he had, do you know what, he had the legs on his man at first, didn't he? And then he put the brakes on. We'll see it back in a minute. He's getting his breather in now. He's carried the ball a long way. Does well initially, goes across his man, and then what a lovely finish. Little dink finish over the keeper. Let's have a look back now. Yeah, they take it short. He is in the way of the ref. But then listen, he chops back. He could have played it to his man there. Drama. He decides to go back into the traffic. And here now, I thought the opportunity had gone away here now. And he goes again. Drama give up on it.
Flicks it over the keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, see it back here now. Look, they play the short one. Yeah, he's in the way. But look, just roll it across to him there now. And then he chops back into Dan Neil, if anything. And then Isidore's got the run on him, and he does well, Drama, and he gets back goal side here now, watch, and then he stops, and then he goes again, Wilson, and you think the keeper's there, but what a lovely little dink finish. And he's there, third goal of the season for Wilson, and he's enjoying that one with the away fans.
Well, I think there's a couple of players booked in the melee which followed there, including someone on the on the bench as well for Hull City. We'll get it all confirmed on your screen very soon. I think he might have been booked as well, Louis Coyle, for his protest. But
yeah, there's a few going in there. I can see the argument initially, right?
Robert Madley didn't move from the moment it was taken either.
Yeah,
if anything, Marvin Mellon moves where he is. Anyway, we're going to see some changes now. We'll get it all summed up. This is Miller coming on, who's a dangerous player for
it's
for Hull
Kamara
City.
coming off, isn't it? 44.
So Kamara going off and Liam Miller coming on, highly rated Canadian. Like I say, we'll get all those cautions confirmed for you on screen.
See, we were looking at the replay. I think there's probably at least two or three maybe, that gone in the book there. Alfred Jones certainly was the first one, wasn't he? Maybe Coyle, as you say. We'll have to wait and see. I think there was a member of staff as well.
Meanwhile, some try and steal it again.
Well, you see the keeper there, and is it Hughes, the four arguing with each other. He's not helping his back line out, playing him into trouble.
Coyle. We've seen our first change following that goal from Wilson Isidore. Liam Miller started his career at Liverpool. Had an impressive blow on the Preston North End in recent seasons. He chose to join Hull City. After some time at Basel. Casey Palmer in a second as well. 27-year-old midfielder, former Coventry player, Bristol City. Maybe a couple of changes. It's Tim Volta.
Yeah,
wants to change things.
Well, they probably had their best spell, didn't they, for 10 minutes or so, where they had a couple of opportunities. Badir in particular, top end of the pitch, but say against the run of play as such, really, but almost caught them like they did with us in the first half, 3 or 4 occasions, didn't we, on the counter-attack from a set piece.
Sirkin goes in, Mellon comes out with the ball, referee stands, doesn't give a decision. Looking for Isidore.
They're not happy, the Hull fans, obviously, with the goal as well, and then there they feel there's a foul. Bobby Madley waves it away.
There's Miller. Sunderland fans in good voice at the MKM Stadium. It's ironic that Hull's best chances and game plan looked like it was going to come from a counter-attack, and then Sunderland do one of their own for probably the first time of the game and
exactly that,
make them pay.
Yeah. Foul.
He's got the ball. I don't think Coyle wants to stop.
Yeah, a few ironic cheers from there. I think he does as well. He's going nowhere as well. He's running back towards his own goal. Remain just has a little pull back at him there.
More changes for Hull City. Puerta is going off for, look like, Casey Palmer. Regan Slater coming on. Slater come on for Mellon. Changes in the midfield.
3 changes now. Hull try and get back into the game. Just over 20 minutes or so to go. Regis Debris at the minute. Happy with how things are going.
Sirkin. Still a long time left in this game as Romain Mundle picks it up on the halfway line. Rigg is struggling to get there. Palmer gets there. Another big challenge right in front of the referee. Play continues once again. The home fans not happy. Chris Rigg brings it forward for Sunderland. Roberts pops one in.
Again, yeah, decent from Patrick. Goes on the outside, doesn't he? He's having a look in the middle, but it's Isidore. See him at the bottom of your picture there. He's done the spade work in the build up to it, and he can't get across there. Get across your man now again. Look, outside the action, similar to Romain in the first half.
Yeah, I think some of the technical staff may have been carded as well for Hull City following Sunderland's goal.
Comes there again. Yeah, see that when he does the ball rolled into him though. Yeah, see Dan, it's twice now. It happen to him in the first half, but on this occasion, you see how Dan lets it roll across him and it goes into the ref. For the build up to the goal, he was behind. He decided to go back into the referee though. He could have come across the drama with the ball. He went back into it.
Mundo. Wrestled there. You see, Bobby Madley is happy for the game to flow when he's not in the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Palmer. Balumi just waits for it to settle before spraying it to Miller, who can't control it. He's not happy with the pass, although it was quite a good pass.
No, I'm looking. Is it floodlights? Yeah, I think, is he saying the floodlights? Lost it in the lights there, maybe the main stand.
Couldn't see it now. That's what he said.
If you have a bad touch, throw that one in. It's easy, isn't it? Come out the lights.
Well, we're going to see a former Hull City player make a debut for Sunderland in a moment. That is Aaron Connolly getting some instructions. Ooh, almost dropped there, didn't it, for Patrick Roberts?
Well,
maybe
just see one of the Hull defenders having a look at the linesman. I think it's from a goal kick, is it not?
Yeah.
Again, we didn't see it. I think was it Anthony Patterson put the ball straight over the top. Patrick's in behind. So he can't be offside from a goal kick.
Alfie Jones looks forward. And Biddy has gone quiet again, thankfully, from a Sunderland perspective, Danny. That's where it was intended to go. Oh. Again, drama.
Edgy back there, isn't it, for Hull?
Yeah.
Again, the keeper.
It's been like that all afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, slip in the middle. Allows Palmer to take control of the ball easy. Slater. Palmer. Balumi. Isn't a good pass, and Job takes it easily. Here's Roberts. Stalls before he tries to beat Drama. Ball coming forward, Berrier's there, but he can't get past Mepham. Strong run initially from Simmons.
Was it just over the pass, but again, Chris Mepham, right place, right time. Cuts the danger out.
Foul given against Chris Rigg. Going to see a substitution in a moment. Chris Rigg's looking across. Is it him? It's Aaron Connolly who's going to come on.
Yeah, Isidore, isn't it? Top end of the pitch. Himself a goal there. He delighted that lovely finish as well, wasn't it? Lovely little dink. Keeper flying out at him.
Well done, Wilson. He's got the goal at the moment, which is the difference. And we're going to see a debut now for Aaron Connolly, a former Hull City player. A big moment for him. He's been very open about his troubles in recent months. hoping to put his career back on track at Sunderland AFC.
Yeah, it's not a bad opportunity for him either, joining the side, as it were, top of the table, and as things stand, we're going back there. Can he get off and running? So he's had a couple of run-outs, hasn't he, now, 21s.
Choked there by Ali.
Yeah, coaching staff enjoying that one with Wilson. He seems a bit of a character, doesn't he, off the pitch as well. But yeah, back to Aaron Connolly. Can he go out there, get himself a goal?
Well, Sunderland once did have a Connolly in recent history who was pretty decent.
Dave Connolly, yeah, played with him tonight, yeah. Good finisher, Dave.
So there's a chant there, waiting for Aaron. I don't think they'll change the tune of the melody of that one. Spinning away, but Bellumi manages to get there ahead of Sirkin. Searching crossfield ball, helped on to Miller. Miller inside the area now against Trey Hume.
Yeah,
stops the cross.
So sharp Miller, isn't he? Recovers really well. Trey Hume there goes to ground, gets the block in. Switched on now, set pieces. Keep an eye on things, edge of the box. They pulled a couple back, as I say, involved with that one there. You see those two there, Drama, Slater.
Ball is delivered. Oh, there's an opportunity there.
The big man, Badia. Walters isn't happy, is it? Yeah, they work it short and then it chops back onto his so-called weak. Not a bad ball, is it? Maybe he's got to come away from it slightly. Badia there, try and direct it back on target. You see Job in front of him as well.
Kind of the top of his head more than anything. Couldn't get any direction on it. Now from Patterson. Only competing, but doesn't get there this time. Coyle. Wants to go back. Bedia. Held up by Mepham. The attack continues with Slater. A deep cross towards Palmer. Simmons looking for an opportunity. Drilled in. No one on the end of it. He's Miller.
No.
Over the top.
Difficult one, stuck under his feet slightly as well, Simmons, wasn't it? I look back now, here it is now, is it? It's just that, yeah, so he's in his way there, yeah, but now he's not, look, there, plays fine to go on. I get it, me, I get why they've let it go on.
Chop back.
Decision making after that, yeah, of course it is, yeah.
And they had an opportunity here.
Yeah, then he gets back, and it's a strange Drama, he does really well, you know, he's put the burners on to get back goal side there, and just as he stops, then Wilson goes again, doesn't he? Gets a yard on him, and what a finish, isn't it? Knows the keeper's flying out, and then just like that little 60-degree wedge under it there. Big smile on his face. Absolutely delighted, because to be fair, Hull were just having a spell in the game, really, weren't they? Sort of getting on top a little bit.
Chances have been few and far between in this game, and we suspected it would have been...
Especially from our point of view, I say as well. They've had a couple, haven't they, side netted, and that sort of freak one, wasn't it, where Dennis got the challenge in. On Bellumi, I think it was.
The angle of the woodwork as well, didn't they, early in the second half? It's Badia. Sirkin comes through.
He's done well again, Dennis Sirkin today. He's been strong defensively. Bellumi hasn't had too much change out of him so far. just thinking now, is he maybe looking at freshening it up middle of the park, get Alan Brown fresh legs in there, bit of energy.
Yeah.
Try and get a little bit of control on the game again. Don't allow Hull to force us back.
Just over 10 minutes left plus added time. Didn't see any at the end of the first half. I think we'll definitely see a couple in this one. Hume playing tight quarters there as Connolly comes through to get his first real touch and gets a free kick. Nathan Jones too keen to get through.
Yeah, I was going to say as well, obviously with Isidore going off and Connolly coming on, different sort of physicality as well, aren't they? Smaller, stockier Connolly.
Here's Roberts. Patrick Roberts looking for support. Chris Rigg is there. Rigg finds a very good ball to remain Mundle. Mundle stands one up. Rigg!
Oh!
Side netting from Chris Rigg.
Yeah, decent strike. Those Sunderland fans on the far side thought he'd done the keeper at his near post, but good from Remain. Goes on the outside of Coyle. Stands a lovely ball up with his left foot. And that's what I was on about earlier. You've got your sort of wideish man there, you know, Rigg and Patrick there outside the action, but he's in there, Chris Rigg. He's free. It's a difficult one. It's on the half volley on his weaker right foot. He's disappointed with himself. He's not hit the target, but it is a difficult one, that.
Home fans restless. Pandor clears it downfield, hooked back out by Sunderland. Job rides the challenge and again. And again, Job does really well on the ball, finds Patrick Roberts. He's gone ahead of the ball again here, Job. Roberts in possession. It's a loose one. Frustrated you there, Danny, were you?
Yep.
Referee plays advantage. Big challenge. Classic Trey Hume.
Yeah, he's got it as well. He's played off his man. Well, I'll tell you, won't we get too many Christmas cards from Hull fans this year? Bobby Madley. Yeah, he's getting a bit of stick, isn't he? Obviously the goal and one or two decisions since then.
I think he's done all right.
Yeah.
And you could see why the goal was given. Stands his ground. There was opportunities.
Yeah.
Wilson Isidore still had an awful lot to do when he got the ball in his own half.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, they're going to argue, oh, you've impeded him, you're in his way, but he went back into him after it, you know.
It's good from Dan Neil. A little bit of an afterburner there, desire to get the ball. Here's Chris Rigg. Roberts to the right, Connolly to the left. Patrick Roberts has it now for Sunderland. Couldn't find a Sunderland shirt. Miller's back there for Hull. Whoop, those two come together off the ball. Maybe a bit of afters from a previous incident, but
no, I think he's gone down as Miller feels that Patrick's caught him in the face. Let's have a look back now. He's putting pressure on him there. Let's just have a look back. He sort of grabs him. I'm not sure it warrants the 3-4 rollovers there from Miller. Let's have a look. It's on the back of his head, isn't it, really? And then he's holding his face. So.
Roberts picks up the yellow. And looks like there's going to be a substitution here as well. It might even be Patrick Roberts coming off. Well, we'll see in a second, but it looks like Alan Brown coming on for Sunderland. Is Pat going off by the looks of things?
I think he is, yeah. He's making his way across the pitch, isn't he?
Danny back here in the commentary position at the Stadium of Light. There's going to be a double change in a moment for Hull City as Patrick Roberts takes his time to come off for Alan Brown. Right, changes for Hull.
Yeah,
Simmons coming off.
His way across, isn't he?
João Pedro, not that one. He's coming on. He's a forward.
Yeah, Hughes coming off there.
Charlie Hughes coming off. Pedro.
Zambrand as well coming on.
Zambrano.
Zambrano, yeah.
That's the 5 then for Hull.
Just wondering if he's changed it up, gone to a back 3 there, possibly. See there.
When you put a striker on for Hughes.
Yeah, no one's dropped back in there, I don't think.
Hull are going to go for this, and this is Regan Slater, who's inside the Sunderland area, pulls one back, thankfully for Sunderland. Trey Hume was there to deal with it.
Yeah, he does as well. Good burst of pace, wasn't it, from Slater, and he pulls it back into a good area, but no takers from Hull.
This time from Coyle. Miller's there, glances the top of his head. He's trying to stop it going out for the Sunderland throw. He can't. Volta has rolled the dice with 5 minutes still to play, plus added time. And Brown involved. What's going on? Connolly hasn't really had an impact he desired.
Well there, though.
Picked up a good free kick there.
Good touch, just gets his body across Zambrano.
Mepham, the high one. Sirkin. Mundell might steal this, he has. Alan Brown. Sirkin, Brown's gone ahead of him. Alan Brown. Job now. Finds Dan Neil. Will this open up for Connolly? Riggs offside.
Oh, yeah. Worked it quite well, didn't he? Yeah, he's just asking for it a little bit quicker there. He's worked it quite well across the pitch. I think as it comes into Connolly, his first thought is that, well, he's looking at pulling the trigger, and it just takes a slight second or so longer than Chris Rigg would have liked.
Job. Connolly picks up another foul. That's good. No yellow though for Jones.
Booked, wasn't he, earlier?
He was. He's on a yellow. Walter's not happy about that one. Don't forget, you can have your say about this fixture. Use the hashtag AskDanny. Tell us where you're watching around the world. We'll take your questions and points in the post-game programme as Chris Rigg bursts inside the area, goes down. Bobby Madley is not going to give that. And Miller tries to come out with it at the other side. Trey Hume's there as well. So is Connolly.
Yeah, it's good from Connolly as well, getting back in, helping out. No, I don't think it is. He does well initially, pops it through Drama's legs. And then, no,
Drama
see that,
enough.
He stands on the ball almost, doesn't he, Drama? Yep.
2 minutes left of normal time. The Sunderland fans watching around the world, inside the MKM as well, know what this could mean for Sunderland. Patterson gets off his line.
Dennis wants a free kick in the build-up. Feels he got bumped off it.
Danny, you always say you don't look at the table until 10 games in. This would be the 10th game in completion.
He's got 12 minutes or so. No, yeah, 2 minutes or so.
2 minutes.
Good maths, yeah.
So there's not that much added on.
Yeah, stoppage time, yeah.
Although it was Bobby Madley at the start of, was it last season, who added on that?
Or was that the one at Ipswich?
The home game.
Was it? Ipswich.
It was like ridiculous amount of added time.
13 minutes, wasn't it, I think?
Never saw that again. Anywhere. Despite the new rules that came in. Helped on by Blooming. That's not going to find his teammate though, João Pedro. And Connolly is hassling. Final Final 30 seconds of normal time. Hume gets out. Craig trying to bring in Hume. Ball goes to Miller as we await added time. All eyes on the MKM. He seems to have lost pictures there. The back. Four minutes. I think that's what I heard down there.
The fans not happy.
Hull hoping to get at least an opportunity here. He's Miller. Gives it to Palmer, gets it back. Sunderland defending as a unit at the moment. Miller again, thinking about the cross, comes in now, takes a deflection on the way in. Bedia can't turn on it. Coyle fancied one, it was blocked.
Luke O'Nien, good block. Gonna squeeze up.
Header from Balumi. Bedia. Brown.
Offside, yeah, when the ball come back in. Breather for Sunderland. It's what I think is there, just gesturing to Badia as they just get hold of the ball, bring it down in the box for his side. Frustrating afternoon for that man.
Mundell tries a little flick to Connolly, doesn't come off, and Hull will come forward. Mepham. It's been important for Sunderland this afternoon. He's Alan Brown trying to charge forward with it. He rides a couple of challenges. Connolly gets involved. Mundell goes into the corner. Still 2 minutes to play. It's going to be a long time if he wants to keep it in there. He might win a corner if he's lucky. He's not. Miller. Final 2 minutes of added time. Balumi. João Pedro. Goes for the corner.
Hull looking for a decent delivery here now. I think they've tried to catch us out with a couple of short corners. The lads back there got to be switched on. Keepers up as well. Who's picking him up? It's Connolly. No.
Well,
Chrissy Rigg.
Pandor's come forward for it. It's João Pedro with the header. Over the top. Sunderland survive.
Gets himself free, isn't he? Almost penalty spot there. Away swinger. Trey Hume just does enough, putting pressure on him.
This would be a big win for Sunderland on the road.
Those Hull fans making their way to the exits now.
A big week for Sunderland. Luton Town away on Wednesday night. And then Oxford on Saturday. O'Nien. Final 10 seconds or so as Chris Rigg battles to try and get it back. Trey Hume gets enough on it, and we're inside the final few seconds.
Just seeing there trying to get the fans going as well. There we
and
go.
That's it. Sunderland at top of the league.
Yeah, got themselves over the line there. You wouldn't think so looking at the subs reactions there. So many smiles, but they've got there. It wasn't pretty. And the goal almost summed it up, didn't it? We'll obviously talk about it in the post-match show, but yeah, that man there just frustrated. You can see, not happy with the referee. He'll feel it was a decision that went against his side. That man there, my man of the match, thought he was excellent, Chris Mepham. He had that one right on half-time, which could have gone against him, but other than that, he was immaculate all afternoon. Right place, right time, time and time again. And the lads, yes, sometimes you've got to do the dirty side of the game and dig in. They've done that this afternoon, and they've got over the line, clean sheet, and nicked one on the counter-attack.
Well, Volta not happy with Bobby Madley there in the middle of the pitch.
Just see,
have to be
come and
careful.
speak to me inside. He's saying
Yep.
Bobby Madley, isn't he? There you
Yellow
go.
card. Oh well, we will look back at all the key moments and maybe see why Tim Volta is unhappy. He's not happy. He is happy. Regis Lebris is back to the top of the championship, and we'll discuss it all in the post-game programme. Don't forget to get your thoughts and tell us where you're watching around the world as well. Use the hashtag AskDanny for that. We'll be back in the sports bar here at the Stadium of Light in a few moments' time. But those fans are going to have a happy journey home after Sunderland take all 3 points and are top of the championship once again. Final score, Hull City 0, Sunderland 1.